Good afternoon to you all once more. My name is Glenn. We are here at Pirates Cricket Club. I am not alone. I am with. Oh, in fact, I am alone. But I'm never alone. I'm not Liverpool, but I'm not alone. In fact, I am with Last Man Stands, and in partnership with Supersport Bets, we bring you SA Champs 2025 here in a beautiful facility. We are hosted by Pirates Cricket Club, and we bring you our third game for the day between it's a semi-final plate A. It is CPI Hot Shots up against Sounds Like a Plan. And the first delivery has started off with a wide. Oh, that's a beautiful cover drive there. Lots of work to be done. Just missed on the first attempt, but made sure that it doesn't go to the boundary. It was a decent stop, half a stop. This one slightly short, pulled convincingly for a 4, just in front of square. Edwin Kutia continuing where he left off from yesterday, batting with authority, showing his skill there. This is just a single to see off the third delivery. Vanna facing for the first time today. They did open yesterday. They had a solid start. Vanna, who anchored their innings, and Edwin Kutia, who did most of the damage. So as it is, it's currently 9 in the first 4 deliveries. Full toss driven down the ground for 1, and that concludes our first over, which has gone for 10. Arun Kutia, a man of class, a man of shots, a man of strength, a complete batter. That was wide. It just tells you everything about his technique, leaving a delivery and trusting his technique that it probably wouldn't come back to hit his leg stump. Has a high bat lift, driven through the covers, and I like to mention it to people out there that what's the debate about your high bed lifts and low bed lifts, because each one has its own advantages and disadvantages. If you are better out there who's still struggling, it's all about thinking what you intend to do as a better and not try to do everything. It's all about knowing your strengths and weaknesses. I myself never had any high bed lift in my betting days, and it seemed to work out. Oh, chopped it on. What luck to Dianma. So this now brings this question with having a high bed lift, that when you have a high bed lift, you'd need to have a quicker reaction, especially when a bowler is bowling fuller deliveries. You'd need to have those kind of things to think about, those kind of thoughts and weaknesses to think about. So the reason why in my playing time I did have a lower bed lift was because I grew up being an LBW candidate, and to eliminate it, I needed to reshuffle my technique and use a low bed lift, and that helped me a lot. So by avoiding LBWs, it meant that I could bet for much longer than I previously did. So this is solely about me and nothing to do with Edwan. He did show his magic yesterday. He did show his cover drives. It's just misfortune today. But credit should also be given to the bowler Dianma for testing the batter's technique, as we are highly advised that early in the innings you should bowl full, you should test the batter's technique, their front foot defense. The ball is still new, there's still lots of movement. These are things to consider as a player. Ooh! Rattled his castle again. That is no fluke, that is intentional from Dianma, who has two wickets in his first over, removing two danger batters here in quick succession. Now we wait to see what the middle order for CPI Hotshot has in store for us, or rather in store for the opposition team. Sounds like a plan, who do seem like they did have a plan, particularly in this over. They've bowled full, they've got their reward, early success, early breakthroughs. Another formidable batter coming into the crease, Ulrich Kampa. We saw what he could do with a bat. He'd be hoping to do more than what he did yesterday. Lots of time to bat today. Some batters see opportunity through such. Mikey, who considers 17 runs in his first over, will see what he does in his first. Plays a late cut onto third man. Will be looking for two. Not a decent throw. This one onto the leg side. Played on the leg side for just one. Coming around the wicket, changing angles. Well bowled, well bowled. Well bowled by Mikey. Thank you. Thank you for it. Mikey onto the stumps yet again. Does well of his own bowling to cut that to just one. Thick outside edge. So good job in turning that into just 2 runs instead of 3. There was almost another chance there for sounds like a plan. Mike Palm Phillips finding the outside edge of Ulrich Kempfer, or rather no, finding the outside edge of PJ Rothner. Oh, well bowled, well bowled. These guys do have a plan. They do. It is to bowl full and bowl them out, and bowl him out he did. Tian Ma continuing where he left off from his previous over. Bowling Ulrich Kempfer for one of just 3 deliveries. Could CPI hot shots be in a hot seat? Myanmar having one of the best figures in this ground, particularly with 1.14 wickets and or rather 4 runs and 3 wickets. So Tian on a hat trick. Balls it full and well played. It was a ping pong. It drifted through the air, going left, right, but very much well played in the end, avoiding the hat trick. Grandstale. Tristan Ma asking questions, asking difficult questions from CPI hotshots. I'd rather be at non-strikers, and even as last man, I wouldn't want to face this guy, especially what he's doing with the ball currently. Front foot defense, nothing comes out of it. Tristan Ma continuing to pose threat, attacking those stumps yet again on the last delivery of his second over. As it stands, it is 21 for 3 wickets and just 4 overs. Mike Phillips to continue attacking the stumps. It is a bye, completely missed by the keeper. The keeper is confused there, asking Mikey how many kilometers is he bowling, as he claims that he's bowling spin. Oh, thick outside edge. Thought the keeper would do something, but had a 0 reaction time with that particular delivery. Hello, ma'am. Thank you so much. Hey. Thank you, Kazi. Fuller delivery way outside off. Just guided through to point for just 1. That is not what they'd be hoping for. Excuse me. Mikey bowling a wide down leg. Oh, chance put down. Chance gone begging. Usually Mikey tends to take the more difficult catches than the easy one. He's that kind of a player. And that brings us to the end of our 5th over. It is 27 for 3 after 5. All wickets being taken by Tristan Ma, who'll be bowling his 3rd over. That should be bet. It was pad onto bet. So irrespective of the outcome, whether bet first or pad first, ultimately they are given as runs if bat is involved, whether at the beginning or at the end. Oh, continuing to ask questions on continuing to attack those stumps. Tristan Ma keeping it simple, waiting for the batter's mistake, not giving much error. Oh, good fielding of his own bowling. That is just good fielding. If you can just premeditate that from Tristan, that he's gonna bowl onto your stumps and just block before the ball even gets there, maybe that might help. Tristan Ma with one ball to come. I think the intention is clear. It is to see him out, see him bowl out the rest of his over. That one just a fraction short. Grant able to see it, able to guide it down to a third man. With that being the last ball of his third over, it brings the score to 30 for 3 after 6 overs, with the current run rate sitting at 5. So Mikey to continue bowling with Tian Ma. And the slot and smashed 4-6. That is smashed over the bowler's head for 6. This time much slower. It is a bye. The wicketkeeper not picking that one up, that it was going to be a slower delivery, ultimately costing his team a run through byes, or rather a bye. This one just loose from Mikey, bowling it outside off, not much pace in it, and it's been hammered through the covers, driven hard through the covers for 4. Mikey running into bowls a full toss. It's hit through the point region, but there is protection in the deep, resulting it to a 1 run. This one sliced towards backward point. Lots of work to be done by the fielder, and the ball winning the race. And it brings us to the conclusion of the 7th over. 46 runs scored from the first 7 overs, with the loss of 3 wickets. Clifford Bryan. He used to play for All In, or rather Fossils. He now has joined a new team elsewhere. We are happy to see him back in action. Balls it short, way outside off, but just for a single as there is protection. This one a straight down leg for just one. This one has been hammered, not properly timed. Will not go to the boundary as there is protection in the deep at deep mid wicket. The result being just a single, and that is how Clifford concluded his over with just one run considered off the last delivery. Good cover drive here played. Good cover drive played by PJ Rothner. Drifting onto the pads, not much amount of turn, with even Fenter flicking it over to fine leg. This one tossed, not timed. Could have gone anyway. PJ, oh, this one is, he has connected successfully for a boundary. It is 11 overs gone. The CPI hot shots losing wickets at a regular interval, but also keeping up with a decent run rate here. Cliffy to continue. Oh, thick outside edge. Looking for the one-handed attempt. They either stick or they do not. Would have been a blinder had that stuck. That was straight down leg, and it just helped on. Is it gonna be leg buys? There was a bit of connection with the timber, particularly the bat. So runs scored, not extras. Cliffy, oh, that's staying way down leg. White's given plus 2 buys. Oh, that is correct. That is correct through the covers, rocked back and just punched it through the cover region for 4. It is a glorious back foot drive. Mr. Rothner, PJ, showing his skill, showing his shots. It is 2 balls to come from this over. Catches the call. Cliffy not happy with the outcome of that particular delivery, asking the fielder why he had moved without Cliffy notifying the fielder. This one saying going down there once more, wides will probably be given here. Oh, it is a no ball. Let's just wait for the signal. There is the signal. It is one no ball. So it is the over. So it is the over. So the free hit will carry on to the next over. Sounds like a plan seem to have lost their way in terms of CPI to begin to probably defend, or sounds like a plan, or rather, if I may, sounds like a plan. We'll be looking to chase this one down. CPI will feel that they've done a miracle here and will be hoping to defend these runs. Oh, and they strike early. It's early breakthrough. It's early breakthroughs for both teams. Early breakthroughs. Mikey trying to give himself some room, and his castle has been rattled by Grant Stale, who had a decent knock with the bat, scoring 33 of 21, the second highest scorer for CPI. Now with a ball doing some magic for his team, getting an early breakthrough, just what the doctor ordered. Mikey, who would have loved to continue where he left off, just shy of just 3 runs shy from a half century from the previous game, now has been dismissed for naught of just the second delivery of this match. Dismissed for a duck. An ideal start for CPI Hotshots, not the ideal start for Sounds Like a Plan. Grant choosing to bowl fuller this time, looking to be asking questions early as well. We saw Tristan Ma taking lots of wickets from bowling full. Grant here taking the similar approach, attacking the stumps, not being afraid of being driven. This one, another full delivery. There's the drive we just spoke about, not being afraid of being driven. Yet again going full, but this time going onto the leg side. Timothy cashing in on the loose delivery that straight down the wicket. So from the first over, you're big, eh? That's a good shot down the wicket, but there is protection there. It's a good start by CPI. PJ Rothna, the leggy, that one straying down leg, confirmation from Dicky that it is a wide. Hello Joey.
Hey, how are you, boy?
Good, thanks yourself. Sorry I can't get up there.
No, it's fine.
How are you, bud?
Good.
Thanks. rocking back, and that is just a dot. PJ Rothna going for 11 runs in his first over. That mammoth six, that big six. Did do injustice to his bowling, but credit be given to the batter. It was in the slot, he took his chance, was rewarded for it. Timothy not pushing forward on that particular delivery, just guiding it to the vacant third man region, or rather I should say gully. Grant with one wide delivery, but nothing more than just a single.
How's that?
Good, thanks yourself.
Lekker, man.
Timothy just guiding that one to fine leg. We'll be looking for two. It is an easy two. This one bowled much fuller. Well played, Timothy there presenting the full face of the bat, playing an off drive onto long off. Grant continuing to bowl into the stumps. Kyle not going too far forward on that particular delivery, just pushing it through gently to the covers for one. Grant with 11 runs in 2 overs and taking 1 wicket in his first over. PJ Rothna will be looking to make amends. His first over going for 11 runs. I'd like to see him probably bowl around the wicket. Use of the feet, and the castle has been rattled. Who needs to come around the wicket if you can just strike immediately like that? That's a good response towards the commentary section. No suggestion needed. PJ Rothna making amends on his first over, which went for 11 runs, striking early with the first delivery in his second over. Good, thanks yourself. Pardon?
Nothing to watch. I'm gonna go past you now.
Yeah. The big guns are out today. Yeah?
How are you?
Good, thanks yourself.
Okay, man, not bad.
How many runs in the previous game?
Sorry?
How many runs in the previous game?
Did we make?
No, you made.
No, not a lot.
Did you
I
bet
had
though?
to go for it, yeah, there was only 4 overs left.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
but
I made 8 or...
yeah, but that's the only approach.
Yeah, 8 or 4, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one has been tossed up onto off stump. Tian Ma playing against the spin, hitting it towards long on, hitting it through the ground onto long on. Oh, inviting him to go for that big shot. There is turn. There is sharp turn, bowling it flatter this time. It's another flat one. Easy one there for the batters. Quick single taken. So it is one to come. Oh, this one has been bowled a fraction outside off, turned away from the batter. And that concludes PJ Rotner's second over. He went for 11 of his first and went for 3 runs plus a wicket in his second over. What a comeback. Sounds like a plan. Who currently sit on 25 runs with 2 early wickets against them after 4 overs. So similarly to CPI, on their batting they lost 2 quick wickets. Batters were bowled, and so in this speaking of being bowled, Grant adds another one to his list. Another Grant victim. Grant, who is on a show. Now 3 batters are bowled in a space of 5 overs. This is a similar start to what CPI hotshots have had. The wicket has changed significantly from day 1 to day 2. Day 1 we saw, day 1 we only had a little game. We only played, we only had 1 innings. And then on day 2 we saw a lot of seamers taking wickets. Day 3 we are seeing a lot of your slow Ahmad bowlers taking wickets. Cliffy fishing for that one, playing and missing, no contact. Sounds like a plan who have begun to crumble just like CPI did. Oh, Cliffy dancing, but finding the middle of the bat, just pushing that one through to mid off for just 1. Grant to Timothy, a half push onto mid off for just 1, and there's 1 ball to come. Cliffy, who didn't know much about that particular delivery, has managed to scramble a single as it was a full toss. And that concludes the end of our 5th over. 28 runs scored, 3 wickets down. The latest wicket being taken from Grant's over. Tristan Ma, who had a taste of his own medicine, took 3 wickets. Most were bowled, and unfortunately he's also been bowled. This wicket has shown that there is something for bowlers, particularly if you bowl fuller onto the stumps. That one much quicker, much flatter. Timothy looking for 2. And he is safe. He is a good runner between wickets, able to rotate strike. That one has been hit. Amount of work needed to be done. Timothy losing his bat in an attempt to make the second run, ultimately does not commit into the second run, thus bringing this to only just 1 run. Good pressure being applied by CPI. This one tossed much slower, looking for the ball to rip. Oh, this one is straight down the leg. PJ doing the fielding of his own bowling, backing his own keeper. Good running there by Cliffy. It was wide, plus 3 runs. This one tossed and hit down the ground to mid-wicket for just 1. And this brings the end to PJ's 3rd over, which he has now gone for 23. Grant bowling his last over. He has been deadly. Cliffy looking to upset Grant with lots of moves. Oh! Is that one for the over? I think Dicky missed that as the ball actually did go over Cliffy's head at non-striker. Oh, playing a miss. That's a chaffer. Grant, who's been deadly to either left-handers or right-handers, has the best economy so far. This one a full toss driven down the wicket. There is protection there at long off. Pardon me, I don't even know what had happened there. I did not even realize it was muted the entire time I've been speaking. So as I was saying just shortly, Cliffy trying to upset bowlers with his movement on the crease, but bowlers sticking to their lines, sticking to their lengths. Cliffy yet again another player miss. There was a player miss from the previous over. Another shimmy dancing in his crease. That is sliced, not intentional, but it will be an accepted result. Timothy looking to go through the covers, finding the outside edge of his bat, and it raced away for 4 in the vacant third man region. This will be valuable runs. This one just bowled back off a length. Timothy happy to get off strike. So as it stands, it is the change of ends. Sounds like a plan of needing 87 from the last 50 deliveries. They will need 8.7 per over if they are to chase this target posted by CPI hotspots. Timothy looking to go big, not making any contact whatsoever with the bat. It is a good take by the keeper. This is the longest amount of time where we've seen the sun shine. Oh, thick outside edge, could do nothing about that. Probably the ball will not go through to the boundary as it does stop. Hello, Florrie. How are you? Mr. Ryder.
Hi. Where's John?
What?
Joe.
Oh, he's over there.
He got shot.
Oh, what fielding! What fielding! Timothy, one of the quickest batters on the on the crease currently was stunned by an absolute screamer there from AJ Jobet. Panther doing the fielding there for his team. Sounds like a plan, now in all sorts of trouble. Losing one of their key batters once more through a run out. AJ Panther, AJ Jubet, CPI bowlers continuing to bowl into the stumps. A tactic deployed ever so well by Tristan Ma, taking 3 wickets through that sort of approach. Cliffy using his feet, not connecting, hoping to put back the pressure onto the bowling team, but missing that one. It is the introduction of another new bowler. As a matter of fact, he has bowled. His first over went for 6 runs. Ruben Moodley not given any room for error now, not much options to score in that specific delivery. A full Yorker followed by a full delivery. This time he's able to get off the mark. Cliffy giving himself some room, trying to go over the extra cover region, given the fact that there is a short cover, but his plan coming in vain. This is good tactics here being shown by CPI, bowling fuller 90% minimum of the time, and they've been rewarded with their consistent tactic here that's been deployed. Credit be given here to CPI for bringing one of their fielders into the inner ring, forcing the batter to go over the top, and Cliffy fell victim to it. Good plan execution. So AJ Jubet continues to field at cover. So he is in the inner circle in the cover region. There is protection for him, for the bowler particularly. Oh, should be a no ball. It is a no ball. Good take by the keeper. Could have been more than one run, but through his effort, it is just a single. A free hit coming. Desmond confirming with Quasi if it is a no ball. It is a no ball. Good connection. Lacking power though. These are good tactics by CPI, suffocating the opposition team here. Sounds like a plan. Through singles, lots of with singles and dots in between, making sure that they at least do not go above 5 and over, keeping their run rate just under 6 with the required rate keeping up through the deployment of such a tactic. AJ Jubet. Another fuller delivery, another single. Sounds like a plan being forced into a corner here, where any mistake whatsoever of a batter could result, or catches the call. Almost. What an effort there at mid wicket. The ball just falling short. AJ, a full toss onto a leg stump, helped on its way towards a backward square leg for just one run. So the run rate is slowly creeping up with every dot or single. Oh, it is wide. Lack of discipline there from Jouet. Good take there by the keeper. Oh, this one has been hacked into the mid-wicket region, and he connects swiftly this time. Gets his timing right, gets the connection right. Goes for 4. A much needed boundary here. Is this the turn of events? One ball remains in this over. Oh, what a follow-up delivery. What a follow-up delivery. Desmond take a bow, taking advantage of the opportunity from a fielder who was at a long off, thinking that it was an over. He rushed on to want to bowl. and ended up staying in the inner circle as the last ball remained from the previous over. The ball was pitched full and he saw the opportunity to score, and wasn't that a shot? A lofted drive over, long off. That's a big swing with no connection. Werner being the second most economical batter, or rather bowler. Good attempt there, good awareness by the keeper. Seeing that Puben is trying by all means to get to the non-striker's end. This is good. This is good. This is good from Werner. Mr. Consistency is what he is regarding himself as, particularly in this over. 3 dots so far. Sounds like a plan. Heading back into that small box where they need over 10 and over. This is slightly wide and punished, given the width advantage taken here by the batter Desmond Rowe, who has dispatched that for a 4, for a boundary for 4. It is a back foot punch onto backward square leg. AJ Joubert to continue to get into his last over. Oh, what an attempt, what a stop. What a stop it was. It could have been a definite 4. But through the keeper's efforts, it was just cut down to just 2 runs. Puben now finding some willow chance for a run out. Wayward throw. Puben beginning to turn up the gear here. That one just bowled outside off, back of a limb. Puben hoping that it would swing away, probably lead into the delivery being called a wide, but none of that. It just straightened and that is all there was to it. AJ strikes, and this time he brings it into the stumps, and he has been rewarded. Another batter falling victim to being bowled out. CPI are definitely on a roll here. They are riding their luck. This proves, as I did mention before, that there's something to be offered here. There's something to be offered to bowlers if you keep your line and length much fuller towards the stumps. So 6 batters have been bowled out. 6 batters have been bowled out. This shows that there is something happening if you seem to pitch it fuller into the stumps. That includes 1 LBW. So 7 batters have been dismissed with fuller deliveries today. Catches have been fewer. Or another ball onto the stumps. Well played this time. There was a change of pace. Glenn Moses asking his dismissed partners why couldn't they play like him, particularly on the ball. They faced a chance for a run out, and Desmond too quick there for the fielder. Jubed, who has been the most expensive today but did eventually get a wicket in his last over. His 4 overs he went for 36 or 34 runs. So Vanna to finish his spell. Choosing to go fuller. It's a thick inside edge. Looking to take 2, but the fielder recovers the ball quicker. Ultimately, it results to a single scored of that particular delivery. Oh, this one just straight down leg. It's a one-handed take. Look at that ball. It's still in that big bucket. Good take. Good take by the keeper. It shows that if you still have your technique. This one has been driven hard and a fumble, which has not done harm to that particular delivery, which nevertheless would have been a single scored from it even without the fumble. Desmond Rowe giving himself some room and then just guiding that one towards backward point. So Desmond continuing to be consistent. just giving away singles, not having, not providing much loose deliveries to either batter. Oh, this one is fuller, well played, well fielded as well. Good cricket all round. And that brings us to the conclusion of the 16th over. It is 103 for 6 after 16 overs. So sounds like a plan. Need 47 from 20 at 11.75 to the over. Ulrich Kamfer coming into the attack for the first time today, particularly in this match. It is a lofted drive, too much width given, and the scoring opportunity very much accepted by Desmond. Why wouldn't he? He's on 25 of 11. Ulrich will be hoping to bring that one probably closer to the stumps, more like that, and it will only result to just one. He gave himself some room to cut that towards backward point. Glenn Moses walking towards off stump, looking to create a room for himself. That only resulted in a single. 2 balls remain in this over. It's a tighter length, this time bowled by Ulrich, not giving too much width. This one has been hammered. Chance for a catch, not at all. The fielder at mid wicket could only see it sail over his head. So this brings us to the end of the 17th over. The current score is 115 with 6 wickets down after 17 overs. Sounds like a plan. In need of one currently, so they require 35 from 15. Still at over 11 and over. The difference here being such minor. Timothy just 5 runs short of his. That's a thick outside edge. Keeper could do nothing about that. It's 2 very much needed runs. This one much fuller, thick outside edge yet again. Thank you, Mr. DJ. Proven giving himself some room. Clubs that one straight to long on. This one going much fuller. And the wicket has been taken. The prize wicket of Desmond Rowe, who looked to have hopes of probably getting his team much closer than he would have liked to. A brilliant effort there by Grant Stale, not just bowling well but fielding well. So as it stands, one wicket remains. Glenn Moses taking on the fielders and the keeper making sure that 50 caliber. Okay, thank you. Ubona umfazi umuntu omncane. Ubona umfazi omlungu. So as it stands, 28 runs are required from the last two deliveries. Good fielding there at the covers by AJ. Oh yeah, big names playing the next game. Glenn Moses giving himself some room, managed to free his arms and slash that towards backward point for 4. Was it? Glenn Moses giving himself some room here. Chance for a run out, wayward throw. That could have been the match, but the throw not what the keeper would have liked. He ended up saving overthrows more than to be taking the chance provided here. Edwin Kutia, that one is just a thick outside edge. So 1 over remains. They need 22 from the last over. Glenn Moses hacks this one towards mid-wicket. Giving himself some room. Connect. Lots of work needed to be done, but not this time. The ball very much winning the race against the fielder at a deep mid-wicket. Glenn Moses putting on a show. Now requiring 16 of the last 3. Glenn Moses giving himself some room this time, but JP outsmarts him on this particular moment. Gets a dot ball. So as it stands, a boundary will help in this instance. Mathematically, it is still possible for sounds like a plan. If this one goes for a boundary, no, it does not. I think this puts one more hand to the victory, towards the victory side for CPI Hot Shots. We have one hand on the victory for this game. Last ball of the match. And that is very, very well bowled. Very well bowled, and this concludes the game. Yes, there is one winner, but so much respect has been shown by both teams here. This game has been played at the highest sportsmanship. So that brings us to the end of our third game. We'll be seeing you again in our last game. Thank you for joining us. Take care.